Start recording. Okay, so hey guys, I'm recording. It's live. Doing it for realsies. So voice is off for like 2 seconds. Justice and Skylar.
Sorry, my bad.
Thank you. Everybody else. So I'm going to show you guys a couple quick things. Mostly the biggest being how to fix your pages not opening. So we'll start with that. Just go step by step. So when you go to Monarch, remember this mic is really sensitive. It's going to pick up everything you guys are saying. So if you want this to be a useful tool, you got to listen up real quick. Okay. Make sure I'm legit recording. Cool. So we're starting with InDesign first. It's an important part of this fix process. I talked to support and they did something that should help some of the pages like not take forever to load was their half. And then Charlie discovered the refresh button, which I'm going to show you guys all right here. So that the pages actually start loading. It's kind of tedious. It's not a perfect fix, but it is a fix that will actually get these pages up and going. So InDesign is going to take its sweet time. In the meantime, you may have noticed in assignments for your class, it's a couple new things that have popped up. Namely, I gave everybody 100 points for performance reviews. You don't have to turn anything in for that. You don't have to do anything new. That was from semester 1. That was something I tried. And I gave you 100 points because you gave it a shot and it didn't quite work. That's on me. It's not a big deal. So you get 100 free points in the projects category. So that should offset. If you missed a spread or you had a late spread or something. That should improve your grade. Okay, see if Monarch's ready to go. All right, so switching gears completely. Now we're in Monarch. If you go to yearbook pages, we've had a similar problem consistently between all of us where pages just don't open, right? If you find that when you click on this, mine decides that it wants to work when I need to do an example. Hey guys, shush. I'm almost done. Let's look at the choir page, for example. Sometimes it just doesn't have any page info here, right? There's this refresh button right here on the yearbook pages add-in, the little circles. If you click on that, it should fix the problem of your page not opening up. If you have another issue where this just spins forever, and there's no information right here, I have another fix for that. I can show you real quick here, but I'll have to just do it at your computer anyway. What you do to fix the infinite loading or your page not opening, you click on your name right here. Actually, wait, maybe it isn't. Hold on. Let me exit Monarch real quick. Yes, okay, it is the difference. So if you have your page spinning permanently, if it just never opens, it doesn't do anything. Once your session finishes closing completely, you'll see 2 sets of names right here. It's got my full name of Ben Blakeney, and then also my short name of just Ben up at the top. Click on the one that has your full name inside of the Monarch window. The second one right here, you're gonna click on this one. Here you'll click log out. This is only if your page spins forever, and then you'll be presented with this frame page right here, right? It's important that you wait 10 entire seconds. That's what tech told me. To wait 10 entire seconds before you click on Monarch. Just wait. I didn't need to do this. Clears the cache in the system. We're waiting. 10 seconds have passed, I imagine. And then when I go back into InDesign, it's going to take a second to spin up once more. But it should resolve that infinite spinning problem that we've been having. The last thing I want to talk about real quick so that it's on record. I have some assignments here that we're going to start next week because we don't have time this week. We're going to do 1 game, 1 practice pictures again. So everybody's required to go to at least 1 game and 1 practice for each of the spring sports. That can be throughout the entirety of the season. But this first one is just a place to submit them next week. Yes, Justice, you have a question. Capital B Blakeney, Blakney.
Yeah.
Capital Y yearbook, 2324. Okay, so this is due next week on Friday, the 15th, worth 50 points, and the same rules as spreads apply. So each day that it's late, it's minus 5 points, maxing at a negative 30, which is 6 days late, and I will not open it up after a week. So 70% is way better than 0%. So if you're going to turn something in on Thursday, 6 days later, you will still get 70%, which is still worth some points. Yeah, Marcus.
What if your sport starts on 3/11 and you're not able to go to the sport during that on?
So this is not just your sport. That's the good place to start. but it can be to any spring sport that you attend. So if you can't make it to your page assignment, if you go to a tennis, tennis isn't happening, like a girls golf practice and baseball game, right? Those still both work for the week. I don't know if I'm gonna do this weekly. We're gonna try it just so we have some, or we might have to push it back or something. But you can go to any spring sport game or practice. It doesn't have to be just yours. At this point, we're collecting as many pictures as we can. Also, if you're not going to be able to do this for like job commitments or other types of clubs that you're participating in, you got to communicate with me. Okay, if it's just not going to work out and it's just that's the way it goes, that's how it's going to go. But we have to communicate so we can solve the problem of not having enough pictures or pictures being missed or whatever. Does that make sense? Last thing I want to show you in the Zoom room is a similar thing for student life. So this is something that we're going to copy. Instead of doing one game, one practice, we're going to try to just go to some student life events. So what I have, I'm going to post it in the thread real quick, which is right here. Should be able to just paste it. Cool. This is your student or your ASB, sorry. This is the ASB calendar QR code. Okay. So if you, it's going to put me in. Hold on. I got to get out of student view. Okay. So like I was saying, of course, this is the ASB calendar for the remainder of 23-24. Calendar. 23, 24. Okay. So I'm going to pull up that here in a second. The same way that we take pictures of, oh, that's hideous. I'll fix it later. Same way that we're going to take pictures of spring sports, we're also going to take some pictures of student life stuff. So did anybody go to there was a concert on, I can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday, because I went to the Wednesday one last night. Did anybody go to the Tuesday night concert? I think that was, okay. So we can't keep doing that. The people depend on us to provide a yearbook, right? If we don't get it, it's our fault. So, which we don't want. It makes us all look bad. Okay. So, in an effort to remedy that, let's check out. You have the access to the calendar for the rest of the school year, the updated ASB one. Let's check that out. Go to some type of student event that's not a sport. Yearbooks always turn into big sport catalogs, which is great. It's important, but there's more to high school than sports. So that's where we're at today. In the meantime, just keep working on your pages. I'm going to go through and approve some proofs. If you need to check out a camera, take some pictures. If you want to keep a camera, now's a good time to do it. Just be productive, please.